Hello there. Hello, everyone. Yep, I am just getting stuff going here, seeing how bad the lag is and all of that good stuff. So, yep, it looks like there's a little bit, but hello, everyone. It's great to see you. And yep, I know we got to wait for the YouTube notifications to go out. And I'm just checking the lighting because you can see there's a little bit of sunshine out there today. So I might have to adjust my lighting a little bit. And well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Leanne. And that's nice. So yes, up in Washington, Washington State, up north of us, of where Leanne and I are, which aren't too far apart. Up in a town called Mount Vernon, there is a beautiful tulip display. Several people have acres and acres and hundreds of acres of tulips, and it is beautiful to go and see in the springtime. And hello, Janet, and hello, Linda and Susan. And let's see, Cheryl's here, and Sharon, and let's see, Jan and Carol and Demetrius. Hello, everyone. So, yep, I am solo today, kind of solo on purpose. So I did have this planned to do solo, and I will probably, seeing how things go, probably do it like once a month or so. We'll see how it goes. Kind of like the opportunity to have like kind of what I ended up doing last week, but I think I'm going to try it again this week and see how it goes. So I have some hard goods, lots of wonderful vintage items, and then I also have some jewelry. So it is, I've got vintage jewelry, kind of some 80s, 90s vintage, Avon, some a little more contemporary jewelry also. So yeah, so stay with me for the hard goods, which I will start with the kind of stuff that I usually do sell. Hi, Uncle Andy, and hi, Betty Ann. And then after I get through all of those goodies, and hello, Mike. I and Sharon, hi there. I'm going to then do the jewelry, so about half and half, and we'll see how that goes. But we had a lot of fun with that last week, so I thought, why not? Let's do it again. Uh, oh gosh, and I'm watching Gracie here behind me. Oops, there we go. There, because yeah, she did not quite like her lunch selection. And so she is nibbling on some treats back there, which I hope will be enough to keep her going. Hi, Mary. So it's so great to see everyone. I'm having a little bit of, allergy issues with my voice. If you caught us on Friday, Sue Spezio and I, for the live that I do on Friday, we had Padoodles was supposed to be with us, but she got on a few minutes before we went live and went, I have no voice, because allergies, yeah, can sometimes do that. So she wasn't quite able to join us, but but that worked out. But yeah, I'm feeling a little tickle here as more and more things kind of go into bloom. One thing I will mention, since I just mentioned Friday, that yes, Aaron Proctor will be joining Sue Spezio and I on Friday for our vintage and antique picture live, where we have a lot of chatting, pictures for sale. And Aaron last week brought a tintype with a African American child photographed on it. And wow, I have to say that was really amazing to see that photo as a tintype, because uh, tintypes typically are from like around the Civil War up kind of through the Victorian era is kind of the heyday of the tintypes. And it's just fascinating to think that that was, you know, 100 and let's say roughly like 140 to 160 years ago. And it's just every time, you know, I see tintypes, it's just really amazing. I have a few still to go through, but yeah, they're fascinating to see. And then on Saturday night for my late night Saturday night sale, yep, which won't start until 10 p.m. Eastern, but I am going to be having Kathy, Picasso Cat, join me. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I am looking forward to spending the evening with her. And let's see. So yeah, so for anyone who has not been to one of my sales before, hello and welcome. So all of the items that I do will have a start price. They will all be done as offer up styles. Again, just trying to create an even playing field for everyone so we don't have to worry about lags and internet speeds and all that stuff. I'll put in a start price when I start to show an item. And then as I am describing and showing all the good stuff about the item, feel free to put in offers on it, because when I'm done talking about it, then we'll pretty much be wrapping it up. If there's an offer, great. I will do a going once, going twice, and sold countdown. If there isn't an offer, we'll pass, and I will put that off on the side. And then I will probably do a quick recap before I move on to the jewelry items for sale. And if there's multiple people who are interested in an item, then I will just ask that once that dollar amount hits your kind of top register and you're out, if you could just type the word out into the chat. And hi, Pat. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you guys. And if you have questions about anything, I've got my little tape measure right here, but if you would like to see something up close or see anything else about an item, please don't hesitate to put that into the chat and let me know. And hi, Gina Marie, and hello, Edward. And yep, I'm going to grab some more water so that I don't end up losing my voice today. All right. Well, it looks like Gracie's happy for a while, so that's good. I can be happy for a little while too now. Let's see. So I don't do just in case, and let's see. Oh, and shipping costs are not included. And for those of you that haven't received an invoice, what I ended up doing yesterday and part of Monday was I was just packing like crazy. And I've got all but a couple items packed and ready to go. So anything that is purchased today, if you've purchased from me from parts of Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, I will be able to add these items. And hi, Maria, to your box that will be going out. So one way I can help to keep the shipping costs down on things like that. It's always important. You know, the more I can combine into one box, you know, the lower it seems the shipping costs are. All right. With that, I think that's pretty much it. So I will be moving fairly quickly through these items. So if you see something you're interested in, you know, be sure and put your offer in because, yep, then I will be wrapping it up and moving on to the next item. But I do so appreciate everyone joining me today. And yeah, I'll try to be as entertaining as possible while I still keep an eye out for any of the cats who happen to pop up here. And oh yeah, I wanted to point out for those of you that were with me Saturday night, I had a really cool Peruvian brass stirrup. It was for a lady. And they had wire on the back for hanging. So that is what I did back there. So I've got it hanging up on the wall so you can see how cool it looks while it is hanging on the wall. You also can't see right behind me because the cat tree is there, but I've got on Friday night, few Friday nights ago, I had brought a picture of a volcanic eruption, which, you know, yes, flying an airplane close enough to a volcano while it's erupting is kind of dangerous. And this one happened to be in 1915. So think of, you know, like World War I era airplanes going up in the air, catching the smoke coming out. This was a California one. So I will eventually get this cat tree moved, but I've got that picture hanging up also. So that was a really cool one. Yep. So if you're, you know, if you did not see that the first time, I can't remember which one it was, but it was a very interesting photo to show at our Friday night sale. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get started with the sale. And so the first item I have is a trinket box, and it is going to start at $9. And here it is. It is like a hat on a really pretty stand. It is a small trinket box, but it is all hand painted. And so here is the top that does look like a hat. I'll spin it around here and then I will take the hat off and show that the inside is also hand painted with a design that matches the hat. And then this is by, oops, here's the sticker on the bottom. Yep, it was done in 1996. It's made in China, but it is, what is that, 25 years old. And that's right, Linda. I do kind of have a list. That's right. Thank you again. Yep, for Auntie Christy helping to kind of make sure I've got my little checklist and I can go down. So this is by Design, fancy way of spelling design. It is hand painted, and it is really beautiful. Again, here is the base. It's got a nice look to it. It is made out of, you know, I'm going to say resin, but I have a feeling if you weren't careful, this would very easily chip like a porcelain piece. And then I'll show the rim around the hat. Really pretty pink. That is a light pink rim around the hat. And then there is the bow with the flowers. And thank you, Demetris. This is very, very nicely done. And again, those hand-painted ones in the center. And I think other than giving a quick measurement, it's about 2 inches tall. So there's about the 2 inches tall. And it is, yep, it's about 2 inches wide also, with the hat being just a little bit wider. And I am going to go ahead and count this one down for Demetris. And if anyone else is interested, if I start a countdown and another offer comes in, then I will stop the countdown. just to let everyone know. So going once and going twice and sold. And thank you so much. Okay, now here is kind of a flash from, I don't know, kind of reminds me of the 90s on this one. And it's going to have a $5 start, and it is a fabric jewelry box. It's a smaller size, great for fitting on top of a dresser. It is, let's see, 6 by 2 by about 3.5. Okay, 6 inches across, 3.5 inches wide, and just a little over 2 inches tall. But a beautiful fabric. Again, just has that kind of 90s kind of look to it. It is like a purple and gold design with the blue and some navy. And that matches the inside, which is a beautiful navy blue. And just a nice place to throw, some jewelry or some other little things. Keep it on your dresser, keep it nice and handy. And then the top is also a little plush. So you can see that there's a little cushioning right there. So that was a really nice feature. They didn't have to go to that extra step, but they did. Nice colors and fun how it picks up the light. I like that. And then here is the inside, really nice and clean on the inside. And I've got Cheryl in for $5, and thank you so much. And I'm going to go ahead and start counting that one down. And we're going once. And hello, Stephanie. So nice to see you. And going twice. And sold. Could almost be a really fancy Easter egg, too. And thank you, Cheryl. Okay, my next item is for any Irish lover out there. And I guess technically it's an ornament because it has a hook right here or ribbon through it, a green one. Love that. This, I do believe, is made out of resin. It's going to have a $7 start. It is quite large. So yeah, you might not want to put it on the Christmas tree unless you've got a really robust Christmas tree. It is 6 inches long, and at the widest, it's about 4.5 inches across. I'm going to get in here close so you can see that it does have beautiful Celtic knots in it, and then it does have little strings like a harp would. It also on the back here has a sticker that does say, ooh, now it's going to over focus because of the black back there. But here is the harp in Irish, or I guess it would be in Gaelic, wouldn't it? And then here is how you say, all music is sweet until the harp. And then it has a sticker that says Irish at heart. I thought that was just really neat. And it's big. This is a really big one. So again, if you've got a really strong Christmas tree, Or if you just have a beautiful Irish, display going on, or put it in with your St. Patty's for a fun display then. But I loved the Celtic knot design on it. And something that looks like it would have been picked up in Ireland. And I'll show that sticker one more time, because I would not know how to pronounce that or even what it said. So thank goodness there's the translation in there. All right, so I'm not seeing any takers on the harp, and that's okay. I'm going to put it away for now, and then I will be doing a recap. So I'm going to, if you missed the beginning, I'm going to be doing half of the kind of vintage goods. Then I'm going to do the second half of my sale is going to be jewelry. So we'll be recapping some of the vintage hard goods right before I transition over to jewelry. Okay, my next item is also going to have a $7 start. So I've got it. I'll just keep that there. And it is a monkey pod bowl. And what I really was drawn to this one because it is kind of in a heart shape. Isn't that pretty with that little divider down the center there? And then it has a nice little ruffle to the edge. But I thought, isn't that pretty? It looks like a heart. And it's a fairly deep bowl. It is about little over 2 inches deep. And then on the back, it does say that it's made in the Philippines. And oh, I've got it upside down. There we go. Now it says monkey pod. And then the sticker says made. Oh, goodness. They've got it going all directions there. Made in the Philippines. And this one is about 9 inches long. So it is a little bigger than my head. And thank you, Carol. And yeah, it does kind of look like half a giant walnut, doesn't it? But a beautiful grain on this one. They picked a really nice piece of wood. Lovely texturing. And I just thought the little ruffle to the edge and then having this section, having it look like a heart was just a really nice touch. It's always good when somebody who's working with different types of woods really picks a good piece of wood to work with. And I've got $8 for Sharon, and thank you so much. And so across, this one is about 8 inches. So about 8 inches across, but 9 inches going down. Yeah, I just thought that was a really sweet piece of wood. I don't even know what really a monkey pod tree looks like. I'm going to have to Google that one of these days and take a look. And hello, Lemmy Lemon. Nice to see you. And see how easy it is to find, a piece like that. Isn't that interesting? Really well done on their part for finding a beautiful piece of wood. And I've got Carol at 12 on this one. And it does have a nice flat bottom. Hi, Marcy. So it's going to sit really nice on your countertop with whatever goodies you decide to fill in there. Hello, book. Nice to see you. And then I know that there's a little bit of a lag, but I will be asking you if you are out, if you could actually type the word out into the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And we will give Sharon a second to reply and let us know if she is out or if she will be continuing with offers. And Sharon is out. Thank you so much, Sharon. And I am going to count this down for Carol. And we're going once, going twice, and sold. And thank you so much, Carol. Let's see next. Okay, next up is an item that is not vintage. I'm just going to say it right now, not vintage, but it is a really neat item. And there we go. I'll get the start price of $9 in here. And it is by a company I have not heard of, but it is, let's see if I can turn it this way. You can see, is that Posy? I'm not sure, but it is a beautiful clear glass teapot. It has a lovely little star flowerish kind of design on the bottom. And this is going to hold about 2 cups worth of tea on here. And it is, boy, it's about 4.5 inches tall. So beautiful if you have a lovely colored tea, or if you really like watching, the swirl as your tea brews, or I guess if you have one of those beautiful little flowers that, kind of burst open and create tea as they open up in the hot water. Be lovely to watch one of these in a clear teapot. It's in beautiful condition, no chips or cracks or anything on this lovely piece. And I don't know much about the company, but I have a feeling they probably do have those little flowers that pop open and create a lovely cup of tea. And that's what this is for, kind of the viewing of that. And so there is the bottom again. And I'll give it just another second, just in case, but I'm not seeing any interest, and that is all right. We will move on to the next item. But if anyone comes in late and is interested in anything that did not sell, please feel free to put that into the chat if you're interested in one of those items. And let's see. Okay, next up, we are going to go to some vintage Japan lusterware. And hi, Kathy. And I was mentioning earlier when I was doing my own introduction to my sale that Picasso Cat, Kathy, will be joining me on Saturday night. So yeah, take a nap, sleep in on Saturday so that you can join me and Kathy, which will be at 10 o'clock Eastern time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to chatting with her and seeing what lovely items she brings for sale. So this is, yep, it is a plain and simple lusterware little cup. I would imagine that this probably held like a brush or something of some kind. I don't think it was really a vase with this shape. I'm going to give you a quick measurement on it. It's 3 inches tall, almost 3 inches across. It has black around the rim, which is in lovely condition. And I'm going to show the bottom because that's kind of the cool part with this. This is a lovely Noritake piece. It does have the M, which is the Marimoto mark on it. And it does say made in Japan. It also has Japanese characters underneath. And then it is numbered also. So a beautifully made little cup. I have a feeling it was probably used as a pen cup from time to time over the years. Oh, Morimura. Thank you. I can never get that out of my mouth. So there is the mark, but an absolutely beautiful peach luster. Yep, it's plain and simple and elegant. And whoever had it took very nice care of it. And we are still able to enjoy it and appreciate it now, which is awesome. And it's just a very nice, simple cup. But the great thing with it being a kind of plain, I've got a couple other lusterware pieces, and it's like, oh, it would match both of them absolutely beautifully because of it being a kind of non-design piece. And yep, it is an oval. So I think my little bit of research, I believe that this at one time was designed to be like a brush holder, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's just a very nice, very simple, very elegant piece. And I am going to go ahead and count this one down for Sharon. And we're going once. And going twice. And sold to Sharon. And thank you so much. Okay, next up, I've got, yep, the Lustreware Vases. These are also from that same time period, which, yep, gonna fall right into that deco kind of time period. But here is the first one, and this is going to start at $9. Beautiful art deco, but you can see it has that lovely same peach luster, and it has the black accents around it. Here is the inside. And it is about just over 5 inches tall, but the design, beautiful art deco design. Love the colors that they used. There is a little bit of wear just on a couple of spots, like right there, and I think right there. But I mean, this is from the 30s, so it is getting up there. I'm going to show the mark on the bottom because it does have a little fancier stamp on it, made in Japan. And it is hand painted. And this one again is about just a hair over 5 inches tall. And it's a beautiful Japan lusterware vase. And this would have been from the 30s. And even the inside here, you can see it has kind of a pearl luster. Try to see if I can get it into the light to really show off that pearl luster. but absolutely gorgeous design. And so I'll let you think about that one while I show the other one, which is also going to have a $9 start to it. And this one's interesting because you can see we have like the pearl luster on the base here. Then it goes into a white and then the peach luster, but you can really see that difference between just the plain white and that pearl, which does match very nicely with the pearl on this one. So that gives you kind of a nice indication of the very slight color difference between the glazes that were used on this lovely lusterware. This has a hand-painted floral design on it, and it also does have black trim between the two sections. This one just has a simple made in Japan stamp. And yes, you are right. I think both of these, I'm going to grab it real quick. But yeah, they would look, and that's why it's like this. If you do see the plain peach lusterware, yeah, consider grabbing it because even if you have some decorative pieces, hi, Erin, that kind of piece is such a great accent piece and really helps make the luster on the other pieces really pop out. So, yep, so $9 for your choice between either of these lovely made in Japan lusterware vases. So we'll go ahead and pass on these for right now, but we'll let you think about them. Okay, and oh, Sharon is in for 9. Okay. So if anyone else is interested, I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down, and then Sharon can let me know which one she is interested in. So going once and going twice and sold. And then you can let me know, we'll say like flower or deco, and let me know which one you're interested in. And since Sharon was nice enough to have gotten this piece also, I'll put it there so she can see how lovely it looks. And maybe that will help the decision as to which one of these she would like. And the deco, wonderful. So thank you so much, Sharon. And then I will remind everyone that the floral is also available. All right. And thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to stick with Japan. But we're going to go up a few decades. And so this one is going to start at $12. And there it is. Okay, so this is also a made in Japan. It's not marked made in Japan, but I've seen enough of these and have felt the texture on this. I am very confident that this is made in Japan. It has a lovely chrysanthemum design on it right there. And then there's some more chrysanthemum there. It also has a butterfly right there. And this is a black lacquer box. So here is the inside. And I'll get some measurements on this because it is a little hard to tell how big it is next to my head. But it is about 6.5 inches across. And it's about 2.5 inches deep. And then the lid fits right on top of there. Sits right on top so you can see the lid on the outside. And then I'll go around again so you can see the butterfly. And it's done, oh gosh, it's kind of a gold tone with almost a coppery tone with it. So there is the butterfly. So cute. And then we've got these lovely flowers. Beautiful variety of flowers. And I just love these black lacquer boxes. And I know, Jan, believe me, if I let my cats up here, yes, they love walking across the keyboard. It must feel really fun to, on their paws as they walk across the keyboard. Probably something we could do, we would want to do if we were able to do it. But yeah, I have to watch out because every once in a while my cats will do that too. Right now, though, because I've got everything around me, they know that they are not allowed up here. And Michelle. Oh my. I know. You know that they are just doing it to get attention is pretty much the way that, walk across the keyboards and it's like, pay attention to me. But yeah, I think it's part of it is they're looking for the attention, but part of it is it would be really kind of fun and squishy to put your paws across the keyboard. Hi, Sabrina. All right, so I don't see any takers for this lovely chrysanthemum and maybe, I don't know if those are leaves. I think those might be leaves and chrysanthemums and butterfly, but if anyone is interested in this piece at a later time, please do just let me know. And water time. Okay. And well, I guess I'm going to stick with Japan for one more item as we kind of work our way up the decades. This one is going to have a $10 start. And it is a vase. And it is a Cloisonne vase. So a really nice oval design. And then we've got a lovely, I guess, hummingbird and I don't know, it looks like daffodils. And on the back, I'll show you it really quick. And so it does have an explanation of the art of cloisonne is the ancient art of fusing glass and metal together. Cloisonne originated in the Orient during the Nara era, which is 646 AD. It has 24-karat gold edged, and it's made in Japan. So it's got the edging around the bottom. And then it has the edging around the top. And I'll give a measurement on this also. It is 5 inches tall and about 5 inches across. Really nice kind of mid-century modern design on it. And Uncle Andy is in for 10. Thank you so much. And I'll get in close here so you can see the floral design, which is just beautiful. And then the enamel work done with the green and the orange and yellow. And then that beautiful hummingbird. So just an absolutely lovely design. I'll put it again up to my head so you can see how big 5 by 5 inches looks. And so nice when they put that nice little stamp back there so you can note and remember what you are getting. And we've got Sharon at 11. And hi, Nancy. And yep, I love hummingbirds. They're so pretty. And this one's done very nice to really show off the wings of the hummingbird. Really nice detail, and that cute little long beak that they have to really get into the center of those flowers. I know, which reminds me, I need to make some more hummingbird food for my hummingbirds. Put that on the to-do list. And Sharon is out. Thank you so much. And so I will go ahead and count this down for Uncle Andy. And going once. And going twice. And sold. And thank you so much, Uncle Andy. Well, it's funny because I really think, I don't know why, but I think holding it up to my head helps just give a better perspective on how big things are, because if I'm holding it here, you really have no idea. And although I can say it's 5 inches by 5 inches, that's still kind of hard to visualize. I guess, well, unless all of you are sitting around with tape measures, which I always forget to do when I'm watching a sale. I never have a tape measure near me to know how big things are. So I just think it helps not being totally surprised by how either much bigger something is than you thought it was, or smaller, especially if you're trying to fit things into spaces. Maybe you already have a display and you're looking for that one extra piece, and it needs to be, that big by that big. And so I think it just kind of helps be able to figure out, oh yeah, that'll work with my display. Okay. Next up is a beautiful, I guess I'm sticking with the yellow flowers because I've got this beauty. This is going to start at $12, and this is hand painted Bavarian, and it's signed also, although I'm not exactly sure who signed it, but it is signed. So maybe we can figure that out together. But it is this beautiful, I'm going to call it a celery tray because it is just about that size. But I'll get in here close so you can see those flowers and the beautiful hand painting. And it's so nice and glossy. I don't know as though this plate was ever used, because usually when I find plates like this, there's wear around the handles because, people used them and they picked them up by the handles and they washed them and all that good stuff. I don't think this one was used that much because the paint is so vibrant on it. And the edging is just in immaculate condition. Now let me get my finger on it and then we'll take a look at it. But right here is the signature, and I think I've got it upside down. So let me turn it around here really quick, and I'll zoom in as much as I can. It looks like it is REM, and then I'm just not quite sure what the rest of the signature is, but it is signed. And it is, oh, it's so nicely painted. Look at the beautiful detail on each petal. I mean, it is just stunning. All the different shades that were used and the detailing. Oh, it is just lovely. And I'll show the back because it does have that it was hand painted. Here is the Bavaria mark. And it is just an absolutely lovely piece. Oh, it could be a tiger lily. But it is gorgeous. And then you can see that there is like a little bit of a, oh gosh, it's like a creamy color down here. And then it's got the white up here. And hello, Lori. And I love that one. Very nicely done. And this tray is about 10 inches. So, yep, it's a little bigger than my head. But beautiful, beautiful. Love this. And I am going to go ahead and count this one down for Carol. And we are going once and going twice and sold. And oh gosh, second part of living, hello. And you are Lori Ann. Am I right? It's like it's quiz time for my brain. But I'm gonna say Lori Ann, and I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that I got it right, because I work hard on trying to remember names of people, because I like to be able to, when I can, to say hello by name. And oh, let me write this down to Carol. Or I will forget, and oh goodness, then who knows where I'll be if I forget to write something down. Okay, next we're doing something whimsical, and I got it right. Awesome. This one is going to start at $15. And for those of you that like mid-century modern kitsch, here we go. We've got the wooden cat that is made in Japan, a cat that's got some serious whiskers, and I believe that this is some kind of a pen or pencil holder. So I'm going to get out, I've got a pencil right here so I can stick the pencil in. Let's see, this is a skinny, nope. I know pens these days, I think, are a little thicker than your average ballpoint pen. So I might not be able to stick in more than the one pencil. I think that's all I have. All my other ones have the nice cushions on them now. But yeah, so if you are looking to start building your mid-century modern desk accessory kit, this is a great way to start. And he is in wonderful condition. So you can see his head is attached right there. And nice graining again used on this wood. Beautiful piece of wood used. He's got 5 holes in the top. And ooh, you know, I don't think they made lucite candles quite this small. It would have to be about pencil thick, but yes, you definitely could put some flowers in there if you just had some on a pick. This was made by Standard Specialties Finest. It was made in Japan. And he is made out of wood. He stands about 3 inches tall, little bit larger than 3 inches. And let's see, with his head, he's almost 3 inches across. And he's got great eyes. Oh, look at the way they just light up that amber. And then he's got his cute little whiskers. All right. So I'm not seeing any takers on this guy, but let me know if you think about it later and you are interested in him. And again, anything that I've shown previously for anyone who's coming in now, hello and welcome. And hello, yippee-i-o. One of the funnest names to say. I love that. And thank you so much. I'm so glad somebody saw him and got real excited about him as much as I did. So thank you. And I think we will go ahead and count this down. Let's see. As I was losing my train of thought, I'll get back on the train of thought. But yeah, for anyone who has come in late, if you are interested in scanning back real quick on any of the items that haven't been claimed, feel free to let me know if you're interested. And also, I will be doing a recap when I get done with the hard goods before I switch over to the jewelry. I'll do a quick recap, let you know what's still available. And I'm going to count this one down. And we're going once. I'll do a little bit here so we can see they kind of do a little bit, although it's probably going to be really hard to show that. But they do have a little bit of a glow to them. And hello, Kari. Going twice. And sold. And thank you so much. He is so fun. Or she. I guess it can be a she, he or she, it or they. Okay. Oh, next up. Okay. I have got a pair of bears. I'm just going to go ahead and, well, let's do one. Let's see. Which one are we doing first? Okay. I'm not sure I pronounced this right, but it is an Acoma, 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 New Mexico bear. So this is a Pottery Bear. And it is, I'm going to put it into the chat because I never know if I am saying this correctly. It's one of those words I need to put into Google to have it pronounce for me, which I do from time to time because I just don't know how to pronounce certain words, ones I've just never come across. So this is a beautiful Pottery Bear. He is all, um, I guess, hand painted and carved. So this part is, nope, is it all? Nope, it's all painted. That is all painting. It is very deceiving on the eyes. It does kind of look like it is carved, but he is painted. So it's a beautiful style. And I'll show the back, and then he is covered all the way down to the bottom of his little toes. He is covered, and then there is his lovely face. I have not seen a signature on him. I'm not sure where they would have put a signature. A lot of times these are signed, but this one is not that I can see. Now he is about 3 inches long and about 1.5 inches tall. It's so interesting because we don't normally see like a black face with white to outline the features. It's such a contrast to the way that we normally think about how things are decorated. Because normally, someone grabs the black paint and puts the two little dots in for the eyes. And so this is a very kind of, you know, opposite, but it's a very much a mind trick on how he is decorated. And then I'll show the back one more time to see the lovely detailing of his back painting. Okay. Now my other bear, I'm going to put in because, again, I am going to butcher the pronunciation of the rinconada I can get. It's the first part I cannot say. But this bear is also going to have a $20 start, and he is an Artisania rinconada. There we go. Now this guy has like a really smiley face on him. And even the little paws underneath, isn't that cute? They even painted in, well, they carved out and painted in the little bits under his feet. Isn't that just adorable? Yeah, he kind of looks like Yogi Bear, doesn't he? Here is the other side. And yeah, I like how happy this guy is. He's just got a big old smile on his face. And yeah, he probably did just find a picnic basket, didn't he? And I just love the extra feature of giving him the painted paws. Isn't that cool? Oops, almost dropped him. So sweet. Now he is about the same size. So, well, he's about 2.5 inches tall by about, or 2.5 inches long by 2 inches tall. So he's just a little bit shorter than the other guy. And I do see Cheryl in for 20. And thank you so much. And I will go ahead and start counting him down because I think everybody's had a pretty good look at him. And we're going once and going twice and sold. And thank you, Cheryl. And I just want to make sure that this is the one. So if it's not, just let me know. And then I do still have, could you have both? Absolutely. Twist my arm. Go right ahead. I am so happy you like both of them. I don't have, I will say, I'm not a big collector. There's a couple things I like to collect. Mostly I collect stuff to hang on the wall. But I have to say, these guys, I was very, very tempted because they are so cute, and I am so glad you like them. So glad. All right. Next, I'm going to go to some glass, and it is a Mikasa piece. And it's going to have a $12 start. And it is this beautiful glass compote that has a tulip design. And hello, Missy. It's so nice to see you. And it has beautiful pink around the edging. So it kind of goes in and out of being frosted. You can see parts of the tulip are frosted, and then there's a little bit in between that is not frosted. And then the pink kind of has that ombre effect also. So as it starts at the top, it is a little heavier with the pink. And then as it works its way down, it goes into a clear. So just a little bit of pink accent, little bit of frosted and clear, and a nice combination in this beautiful tulip compote. It is about 6 inches tall, really nice solid base. It has the flower petal base. And thank you. I do see Demetris first at 12. So this can handle a lot. If you wanted to fill this with anything, and especially if it had some weight to it, this base is nice and sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. So very nice construction on this piece. And I've got Yippee-I-O at 14. And oh, let me give how wide the opening is. So that's about 7 inches across. So it's about 6 inches tall, 7 inches across. And then that beautiful effect, you can kind of see a little bit how that pink just kind of fades out a little bit as you get to the bottom, but very nice detailing with the combination of the pink and the frosted, the ombre effect, and then the beautiful clear to really make this piece pop. And I've got Ippy-I-O at 17. And this is nice and thick glass also. That's one of the things that I think really make Mikasa pieces nice, and why they last for so long is they do not skimp on the glass on any of their pieces. It is nice and thick, and it feels nice and thick. And the base in this particular one is solid. Um, you can see that there's a little opening in there, but this piece is like a really thick, solid piece. So very nicely made. And Demetris is out. Thank you so much, Demetris. And so I'm going to count this one down for Yippee-I-O. And we are going once. No, it is not crystal. It is, at least I don't think so. You know, now that you say that, it has a nice ring to it, but I don't know if it's crystal. Could be. Sometimes I can tell crystal a little easier than on this one. And a lot of times I listen to that ring, and yeah, it does have a nice ring to it, so it could be. Is it Gracie proof? I don't know. You know, if Gracie comes and jumps over here and does her little sliding stop, I don't know. I do always worry about that with Gracie, because this is just a countertop that I'm on, like it's like an attached island. And when Gracie does her little jump from over here, yeah, she's got nothing to grab onto when she lands, going twice. And so I always do hold my breath and worry at what she's going to slide into. And sold. And oh, you dropped a piece on a hardwood floor and it didn't break. Holy cow. Wow. Well, yeah, that's an advertisement for a well-made piece right there. But yeah, I've got what do I have? I have a tray, a glass tray of theirs that I do really like. And yeah, always have to watch out for Gracie's crash landings. You just did it yesterday. Oh wow. I know at that point you'd be more worried about what damage is it going to do to the floor than what damage is going to happen to the glass. My goodness. Oh, this piece. Okay. Oh. So this was a really interesting little rabbit hole I got to go down trying to figure out this piece, because I saw it and I absolutely loved it. And I thought, this is going to be, once I figure out what is going on with this piece, this is going to be something really kind of amazing. So from what I can tell, did I find the age? I'm not sure I found an age other than the fact that this is an antique. So I guess they're dating this pre-1920. This is like a little pedestal plate, some kind of a little serving pedestal plate. This has this beautiful girl on it. Look how lovely she is. There is some gold around here. I have a feeling, but I'm not 100% sure, that there may have been an additional gold band around here that just over time has worn off. It may or may not. But there are some little gold detailings around. This is a Rosenthal piece. It was made in Germany. So it does have the mark here for Germany. And then this pattern is Versailles. And then I did learn, because I'm not that great with French, but I did learn that this means spring. And oh, so it is crystal. All right. Well, thank you. So there we go. Crystal tulip compote. So this is beautiful. Spring. The pattern is Versailles. It is by Rosenthal out of Germany. I'll give some measurements on this. So it's about 6.5 inches across. They did make other pieces for this pattern. So if this is something of a pattern that you enjoy or are interested in seeing other pieces that are made, they do have other girls on the patterns, and they do have other pieces that go with it, like serving type pieces that go with it. So beautiful pattern, very detailed with the design. It's like a little work of art. I think this would be pretty because, again, I love hanging things on my walls. So I think this would be something that would be absolutely lovely to hang up. Like if you have a little plate gallery wall or something like that, this would be a lovely addition to it. And I'll get in here so you can see how beautiful she is. It's like a nice, gentle spring breeze. But lovely gal. And again, Rosenthal, Germany. Versailles is the pattern, and spring is, I think, the image on here because of I saw, I think, 3 different images that they had. And so I think she might be the spring one. And Jan is in for 12, and thank you. Yeah, she is lovely, and this is a really nice little plate. Maybe a little serving plate if you had one of those cute little 6-inch cakes, would be very cute to serve on this plate. And there is the back again. And then just that nice little antiquing around the edge. Hello, Helen. And oh, Helen, are you guys still doing your crafting today? Because if you are, let everybody know about your crafting. That's coming up later. And hello, my pal Sal. And I am going to go ahead and count this beautiful piece down for Jan. And we are going once. And going twice. And sold. And thank you so much, Jan. Okay, well, our next travel around the world, I feel like we're going around the world. We've been to Japan and Germany. Now we're going to go, oh, and Ireland. We're going to go to Ecuador now. Now, this one is going to have a $20 start price on it, and it is this beautiful vase. So again, very mid-century modern looking on this one. This does have a signature. This is the side with the signature. This is Eduardo Vega, who did this design. And there are two peacocks, one on the other side, but it is painted, I'm going to say similar design, but kind of the opposite colors used. And so here is the top for the vase part. So I'll show that, and then I'll flip it around here, and you can see that instead of the peacock being purple with a blue flower, now it's a purple flower with a blue peacock. This side is not signed, but the other side is. And again, this is a piece done by Eduardo Vega. And then there is a sticker down here on the bottom. Oops, there we go. It says made in Ecuador. And then it has the three little feet. So when it sits on the countertop, it does sit on those feet. So there is a slight flat spot right here. Otherwise, it's got those nice curves for the bottle shape. And this vase is about 5 inches tall. Beautiful pottery and lovely painted glaze. And then you can actually feel the design in here. It is nice and raised, so you can feel it. And beautiful peacock. And oh, yep, the craft off is on. All right. So 7 p.m. Eastern on Helen's channel. Okay, so I'm not seeing any takers for the vase. So we will pass on that one for right now. And oh, Larry's here. Hello, Larry. Larry Riley is in for 20. And I think everyone has had a chance to take a look at this beauty. So I will go ahead and count it down. And oh no, Eileen is here also. Hello, Eileen. So Eileen is in at 22. And so I'll show the contrast again. So we have the purple flower with the blue bird, and then we have the blue flower with the purple bird. And then there is the signature of Eduardo Vega. And there is the Made in Ecuador sticker on the bottom. And then Larry is out. Thank you so much. And I will count this one. Nope, I won't, because Linda is in at 23. Thank you guys so much. And I'll just be patient and wait for that lag a little bit. And then it's also fun how the peacock has these little spots that are multicolored. And then even on the blue side, you can see that they are multicolored there. And Eileen is at 24. And then it is this beautiful cobalt blue all around. And Linda is out. Thank you, Linda. Excuse me. And going once, we've got Eileen at 24. And going twice. Yeah, these colors are amazing. and sold. And thank you so much. And I'm going to write that down for Eileen. Okay, then we are going to stay south of the border. And I've got a Mexican pottery piece. And it is going to start at $10. And the reason for that is that there is a flaw on it that I want to point out. So it is this beautiful rose. This is all pottery. And it's like a little wall hanging. You can lay it down flat. It is beautiful, but I think you can also hang it on the wall if you want to. The flaw in it is right here. There is just a little bit of glaze missing right there. So I'm going to pan back so you can see kind of the whole thing, and I'll keep my finger right here where the glaze is missing. So I just want to point that out. I don't really think that there's anything else with it. It is really a beautiful handmade pottery piece, but it is all formed by hand. And then it is a rose with leaves. And hi, Jeannie. And then we've got this little rose on top, like a little bud that's just opening. And it's just amazing. This is all done as a ceramic piece. And then here is the back, and you can see how it was formed. And yeah, so it is really such a great idea that they put this little hook in here. So you could use that as a wall hanging. But the bottom is also totally flat. So you could put this on a countertop, table also. And then so much work went into forming that beautiful center. And it is all painted with this nice light pink. And again, there's just that one little area right there where it is missing a little bit of glaze. But altogether, this piece is, well, it's 8 inches long, including this bottom part. So this main flower is about 4 inches. It's about 4 inches of the 8 inches. And hi, Janice. So $10 start on this piece. And I don't see any takers. So we'll go ahead and pass on that for now. And then next up, I have a Limoges piece. Well, it's actually a pair of Limoges pieces. And they are going to start at $15 for the pair. And they are little custard dishes with this absolutely beautiful floral pattern. So I'll show the pattern there, and then I'll show the, upside down. Let me get it going straight here. We will show, there's the Limoges mark. So it is porcelain made in France. And there are a pair of these beautiful little, now they are small. They are very small little custards, just a little taste. But the intricate pattern on here is absolutely stunning for such a small little piece. I mean, here is my finger, and you can see that that pattern is just amazing. And then here it is. I'll put it, there we go. So you can see it in the full screen, but just an absolutely lovely combination of like a silver and gold with the pink roses. Absolutely beautiful pattern. Now these aren't very big. They are just about 4 inches across. So very small, but beautiful example of the fine quality work of a Limoges piece. And you get the pair of them. And then there is the mark on the back. And I don't see any takers, but we will pass on those for now. And then my next piece this is a covered sugar dish. It is going to have a $12 start. And it is English bone china. So here's the pattern on this side, but the pattern over here is a little different. It is by, oops, there we go, Royal, oh, I can never say Worcester. Worcester, is that it? Worcester? Royal Worcester? It is the Roanoke pattern. It is a fine bone china made in England. And it is a very intricate, like an English garden pattern. Lots of flowers going on this thing. So there is this side. You can see the beautiful variety of flowers. And then I'll turn it over here, and you can see that there's a second variety of flowers. Here is the top with even more flowers. Lots and lots of flowers on this one. Here is the inside, and it also has the lid, also has the mark, just like, yeah, please don't ask me to say it 3 times fast. I can't even say it 1 time fast. And I'll get in close. And thank you, Demetris. I see you at 12. This is such a beautiful pattern. Oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous. And I'll show that one. And then being bone china, let me see if I can get, no, I can't quite get the light. Every once in a while, I can get the light to shine through bone china where you can actually see, you know, the pattern on the other side. But here is the inside of this beautiful condition. And even amazing for how tiny that little handle is, that it just stayed in just pristine condition. And it just looks like all the flowers you would find in a beautiful English garden. And I am going to go ahead and count this one down for Demetris, and thank you. Going once. I know there are so many China patterns out there that we just don't get to see, because there's so many, but it's so nice to find these little pieces in these patterns where we get to enjoy the whole pattern by looking at them. And going twice, do the flowers glow? Oh gosh, I hope not. I don't know. I did not check to see if the flowers glow. And we are sold. And thank you, Demetris. All right, next up, I have a Cloisonne vase. It is a small one, or like a mini one. It is going to start at $10. And this has a beautiful variety of flowers and colors on it. But this is all done in the cloisonne style. So all of this was laid down, and then I should say all the outline is brass that was laid down and formed, and then enamel is poured in there to create the design. And so many colors were used in this one. And then, yep, there's a little butterfly down there on that one. And Uncle Andy is in at 10. Thank you. And there's also a butterfly on the other side. So there are corresponding butterflies. And then we have a beautiful, I'm going to call it a chrysanthemum right there in the center. And I love the use of the light green with the kind of emerald green color in there. And Linda is at 12. And then the inside has a beautiful blue. And that matches the bottom also, which you can see is kind of that lighter blue used right there. But love the use of the yellow in here, and then that little bit of purple for the butterfly. Hello, Debbie, and welcome. Nice to see you. Now, this one is the smaller size, so it is about 3 inches tall. And it's just amazing. All that detail can go into something that is 3 inches tall. It just makes you want to stare at it all day long so that you can see all of the amazing detail. So we've got those beautiful chrysanthemum flowers and the butterflies. And then the blue on the bottom and the blue on the top there. And then this would have a brass base to it. And I think Debbie asked how tall just about the time I was saying how tall. So I hope that you did, that you were able to hear, or that I said it before you, after you came into the chat, that it is 3 inches tall. And then Uncle Andy, if you could let me know if you are out or if you will continue with an offer. And Beautiful dimension of colors. So many different colors of pink are used. And then the same with the blue, multiple dimensions. And thank you, Uncle Andy. And so I will go ahead and start counting this down for Linda. And we're going once and going twice and sold. And thank you, Linda. And the theme is not flowers, but I guess with it being springtime, I guess I'm subconsciously thinking of flowers. Next up is a teacup and saucer. And it's not marked as to who made it, which is very strange. When I show you the mark on the bottom, you'd think that there would be a name in there also. And hi, Sylvia. Hi, Jane. So nice of you to join. So here is the pattern. Isn't that lovely? It's like a light blue with gold. And I'm going to start this set off at $10. It is gorgeous. But all the bottom says is genuine bone china made in England. And it does not have a who. Who made it? I did find a pattern, although it's not in a blue pattern, but I did find this gold design or something that is extremely similar by Royal Albert. And that's as close as I got. Was I could find the gold work, but not on a blue. So I don't know if this was done by Royal Albert or if somebody really liked the design that Royal Albert came up with, and since they weren't doing it on a blue, decided to do their own on a blue and just not put their name on it. I don't know. I don't know enough about how that all works over there with who makes what for who and how they decorate it. But yeah, this pattern was just so beautiful with the light blue and that gold lattice that I thought that was just a lovely pattern. And for anyone who is, decorating with the blues, the light blues, this is such a lovely addition. And with the way that some of those teacup stands work, where when you hang the teacup, you have the plate behind and you hang the teacup where you see more of the inside design. Since the outside isn't decorated, I thought this would be so pretty on one of those stands where you could really show off that inside design. So there is that teacup and saucer, $10, made by someone out of genuine bone china in England. The mystery manufacturer who for some reason either didn't want to take credit or made a Royal Albert lookalike and didn't want their name on it. It's hard to know, right? Which it is. Okay, but the next teacup and saucer I have, it does say who made it. And so this one is going to start at $12. And this one is interesting because the pattern on the outside, which is lovely, is a little different than what you find on the inside. Isn't that fun? Now, this was made by Haviland for America, Theodore Haviland in New York, made in America. And this pattern is called, oops, let me turn it this way so you can see the pretty flowers on the inside. And so this pattern is called Garden Flowers. And they made this from 1945 until 1966. So a pattern that had a long run, I would imagine, because it was very popular. It is a beautiful pattern. And I'll show that edging. And hello, Thomas. It's so nice to see you. And there is the mark again, Theodore Haviland, New York, made in America. And that has a $12 start. So I will go ahead and put that one aside for now. And then, let's see, next up is, oh, yes. So I have a pair of, call them figurines. They are porcelain figurines. However, one of them has a boo-boo on it, but I don't know if it didn't matter so much to me, and I don't know if it will matter so much to you. So I'm going to point out right here, make it real obvious. She should have a foot on the end, and she does not. But these are from the 1920s, 1930s. They are made by Hertwig. And I'm going to tilt this one over. Oops, it's upside down. So it does say Germany on the bottom. And so Hertwig, Hertwig, is a German company that made these porcelain figurines. They are very thin, very detailed, absolutely beautiful, graceful. I mean, again, here is my finger, and you can see how thin that little piece is. It's just amazing. And again, they capture the movement. It's just lovely. She is just stunning. And I'll get into her face here. But you can even see all of her fingers. Now, she's not very big. She's only that big, which up to her elbow makes her 5 inches. So her head is barely an inch tall. And look at all the details in her features. It's just incredible. And then I'll show the other one that has the damage. So there it is right there. Who knows whatever became of her foot. But again, just tons of movement in such a small piece. You can even see that little ruffle They're created by her dancing. Here is the back. And I'll spin it around so you can see her lovely face. It's really remarkable that only the foot was damaged for how small they are. But again, $20 for the pair of them, and they are just stunning. And I have to say, you hardly even notice her missing foot because there is so much going on those figurines. Okay. Now my next item, I know we were talking about the Mikasa being a crystal compote. This one is a crystal basket. And so this lovely clear crystal basket has a $15 start on it. Let me get a measurement on here real quick. So that is 8 inches. And then the basket part, let's see, that's about 4. So this is about 4 inches, another 4 inches for the handle. Really pretty design on it, and you can just see how the light just dances off and just is creating all kinds of prisms of color. And this one will give the little, oops, I'll find a spot here. It was doing a nice, there. I think you can hear that little bit of a ring. I was doing it earlier today, and it's like it was so much louder when I was doing it earlier. There we go. So beautiful handle, nice design. And then here is the base, which has a nice thick base, and it is a little wider so that it is very sturdy. So again, you don't have to worry about what you're putting in your little basket. It won't topple over very easily. And so that is $15 for the basket, the lovely crystal basket. Okay, and then I have one more hard good before we go into the jewelry portion of the sale. So I've got one more, and these are going to have a $12 start, and it is for choice. So $12 for choice. And it is these cute print. They do kind of go together, but we've got, oh, here, we'll have them facing each other. There, that's better. They should be facing each other, not facing apart. But we've got the little squirrel with his nuts, little gray squirrel, and then we have a little brown bunny. Now the frames are kind of distressed on purpose to give a little more of a rustic look. And the frames are 8 by 8. And then the pictures inside are about 4 by 4. So here they are. They make a great set, but if you just like squirrels or if you just like bunnies, they are very nice on their own, but they are $12 a piece. and they are ready for hanging. You can see someone did some safety taping, because I know a lot of times when that wire is just kind of raw and it's just wrapped around, it can be a little dangerous and can be damaging on the walls. So these are taped up, but they are both kind of professionally framed. Again, you can have your choice of the bunny rabbit. Get in close there. There we go. And they are signed, and I'll get the signature up here real quick. Let's see. It says, I'm going to get out my little special reader here, Leslie. So right down here, it says Leslie as the artist. And we've got the little bunny, lots of detailing on them. Really good lifelike eyes. And then here is the little squirrel. And very nice lifelike details on them. And even his bushy tail. And I've got Gina Marie in at 12. And hello, Nate. I'm going to show one thing real quick. When I was at an estate sale, I picked this up when I saw it so that I can always have it by me. So it's showing right now that it's 3 o'clock my time, because, you know, I'm on the West Coast. So right down here is where it's showing me that it's just getting to 3 o'clock, but it has everywhere around the world as to what time it was. But what was the most interesting part about this one is, look at that. Auckland is on there with its own spot. So how could I resist? You know, plus it's got the East Coast, and it's got Singapore for Fiona on there. And then, yeah, the little second hand is an airplane that goes around. So how fun is that? So I can keep it up here with me, and I can know that it is almost, let me see, is it doing it right? Oh, see, when it's almost time, then I can't tell what time it is. I'm trying to figure out, well, let's see. Let's see if you guys can figure out what time it is in Auckland, because it's just right there. And I may not, I'm still adjusting it to getting it just right on there. So let me know if it is 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock your time, so that then I can go in and adjust it again to make sure it's right. Because I'm not so sure it's, no, it might be, I think I'm a little bit ahead. So I think it's just turning 11 o'clock your time. Nope, 10 o'clock. Okay. I'm so close. I'm so close. But I thought that was really fun anyway. So I couldn't resist it when I saw that. All right, so I am going to count this down for Gina Marie. And thank you so much. And then you can let me know if you are interested in the squirrel or the bunny. So going once and going twice. And Nate has a day off. Well, that is outstanding. Oh, daylight savings time. That's right. That's right. I'll be so glad when they eventually figure out that we're not doing that anymore or anything. Oh, it's so confusing. That's right. And sold. Okay. So Gina Marie, please let me know if you are interested in the bunny or the squirrel, or if you happen to like them both for $12 each. Let me know your preference. Both on those. All right. Thank you so much. I know. I got a little sidetracked. Sorry about that. Okay, so I am going to quickly recap the items that are still available before I go on to the jewelry sale, which is coming up. So the first item I have, this was $7 for the Irish harp. So it has the lovely Celtic knots on it. This is made out of resin, and it does have a sticker on the back. And it is an Irish harp ornament, yes, but it is about 6 inches and it does have a little weight to it. So yep, $7 on that one. Then I have the non-vintage item. This is a Posy Teapot, probably a 2-cup on this one. The more I think about it, the more I think it is designed for one of those beautiful flowers. Plop the flower in, and then as it heats up, it opens up, and then you get your tea out of it. But if you have a beautiful colored tea that you enjoy watching, that would be a good one. This is a $9 item for the Posy Teapot. Non-vintage item, but still beautiful glass teapot. $9. This is also a $9 item. It is a made in Japan vase. Very art deco, and then it has the lovely flowers on it. This is a white. This is kind of a pearly opalescent. And then we have the peach luster, and that one is made in Japan. $9 for the 5-inch vase. I have the black lacquer Japan box with the chrysanthemums and a butterfly. There we go on top. And then here is the inside. This one is $12 for the black lacquer box. And then we just kind of had the pieces I showed at the end, the teapot, teacups, the dancers, the crystal, the Limoges. Let's see. Oh, and Jane would like the box. All right. Thank you, Jane. I've got you for the black lacquer box. Thank you so much. All right. And so I think now we're going to go over, I'm going to make a little room here. And so I've got a really fun variety of some handmade, some vintage, and some Avon from the like 80s and 90s. So I guess technically vintage also. So I've got a really fun mix of jewelry. And oh, and Demetris, hello there. You'll take the cups and saucers and custard dish. Thank you, Demetris. Let me write that down. Great. Thank you so much, Demetris. All right. Oops. Get my next sheet out here. Okay. First up is a ring. Oh, and Susan got her bunnies. Excellent. That's awesome. And hi, Erin. Oh, it's so nice to see you, Erin. Okay, first up is a ring. So this is on a stretchy band, and so it will fit lots of finger sizes. This finger, I'm trying to think if this is usually like an 8. Let me see. 8. Yep. So this finger is about an 8, and you can see I've hardly even stretched it at all. So it's got some good stretchiness to it. And this is going to start at $6. And it has a beautiful selection of black and white beads. And you can see there's 2 different sizes in there. So we've got like these smaller beads and then the larger ones. They're all individually attached. And then I'll get in there so you can see that there's a little plate that they are attached to. They're all wired in. And a really nice selection of black and white beads. And I'll put that on another finger so I can show you that that pretty much fills up that first knuckle. Really nice. From a distance, you can really see it. And it's got a little bit of shine to it. It's very Cruella. Yes, that is so true. And the great thing with black and white is it goes with everything. So there is that ring, $6 for that one. All right. So I will move on. But again, if you think about something, come in late, you just let me know and I will be happy to backtrack, show an item again, anything. You just let me know. So next up is a bracelet. And this is on one of those kind of stretchy memory wires. And it is going to have a $7 start. And what I'm going to do is just kind of take you on a little tour around and show off some of the beautiful beads that are on here. I love this because it has a very cloisonne look to me. Love that one. So we'll go around here. This one is like a little, it might be ceramic, might be, I don't know, is that glass? I'm not good sometimes. Oh, I think that one is, nope, I think that's ceramic. And then we've got some really nice variety of, feels like glass and plastic and looks like some stone beads in there. There's another beautiful cloisonne style. And thank you, Cheryl. And then we'll go around. There's another one of those little ones. And we'll keep going around another beautiful cloisonne, and then some more like natural stone and beads. There's that one. And there's another little cloisonne one. So just a fantastic variety as we go all the way around this one. So if you are a crafter, this is a great variety to pick up for crafting. But if you want to wear this bracelet, it is ready to go. Isn't that pretty? Nice and very relaxed fitting, not too heavy. And it is just a lovely fit, and I love these because they're easy to get on and off also. So I will go ahead and count this one down for Cheryl. So we are going once and going twice and sold. And thank you so much, Cheryl. And let's put that there. Okay. Next up, I've got another ring. This one is going to have an $8 start, and it's a little bigger of a ring, and it's a bigger size also. So this one is an 8.5. And look at that. Now, these I'm not sure what these are made out of. I have a feeling that they are some kind of a stone that has been, and hi, Sherry, that has been inlaid into the metal. And then we've got this top section and then another stone up here. This is quite a hefty band, and it has lots of design work on it right there. And then on the other side also. And this one again is a size 8.5. And then there's even some nice detailing in the metal work around. I'll show the bottom so you can see how this was all put together. And then there is the top again. And when I put this on, I'll put it on this finger so you can see how big it is in relation to my hand. And it's really cool. It sits up high, and it's just a really nice statement piece. And then again, you get that beautiful, artwork on the side also. Okay, and then the double band to hold all those pieces together. All right, so it looks like we will pass on that one. Nope, we won't, because we got Yippee-I-O coming in. I just have to be patient for that lag. And then I'll show even in between here, we've got really cool design. It's like very attention to detail, whoever created this. And I will go ahead and count this one down. And we're going once. And going twice. And sold. And thank you so much. Yippee-I-O. And Jan says it has a 70s look, and I can definitely see that. But I will say, at least in my part of the country, it's like artisans still make, designs that were popular, styles that were popular. It's like those kinds of traditions have still kind of made it through from one generation to another, and it's so awesome to see handiwork still being made that way, even if it is, I don't know if it's old, I don't know if it's new, but it's really neat as you go to like craft fairs and stuff and you see artisan work that's still being done that you remember from many decades ago. It's just very nice to see. Okay, next up is a lovely pair of earrings. These are Avon earrings. I'm not sure how old they are because the box doesn't say, and I'm going to see if I need to take them out or if they will focus. Nope, they're going to get a little washed out from the black. That does happen from time to time. And I really want to show off the fact that these are a pink rhinestone. So I'll show that they are the same design. And then I'll get this one. These are pierced earrings. So there is right there up at the top is where the post is. Now, can I get you to focus and show that you are pink? Come on. I'm going to grab, let's see here, a white, and then we'll see if that looks a little more pink. There, I think you can see the pink on that just a little better now. But yeah, all these rhinestones at the top are pink. And they are a very vibrant pink, even if it's not coming across that way, darn it. They still are a very vibrant pink. And if you're wearing these, it's going to come down just like that off the ear. They are just about 1.5 inches long with an absolutely beautiful pink rhinestone on them. I know you're like, yeah, sure, it's pink, but it is pink. So a lovely design on these. These have a very classic look to them. So $8 start for those beautiful rhinestone earrings. Oops, there's the hole. And so that's how they look together. And then even though it looks clear, just imagine that that is pink. So these could be a lovely Mother's Day gift also. All right, now hopefully, I know I'm looking around. Do I need that white piece of paper for anything else? Okay, next up is a necklace. However, let me get, this is going to start at $7. And it's just on a simple ribbon. But the pendant is really neat. So this is a fused glass pendant. It's not very big. What is this? About a 3/4 of an inch square. But it's so pretty the way that the colors really pick up in the light. And so that is a $7 start. And if you were wearing it, this is how big it would be. But you can see even from back here, it really picks up those pretty colors. And it's just a fused glass pendant, very shiny. So that one is $7. Okay, the next one I have is a pair of earrings. And these are also going to have a $7 start. These are Avon. They are gold tone earrings. And they've got these really fun little bars. There are, 6 of them on each earring. And so when you're wearing them, they just kind of dangle down. They are pierced earrings, and the post is right up here at the top. And so all of this is then free moving. And so then as you move around, those are going to really move. And then they're all individual. So they're going to have lots of fun movement as you're wearing them. And they're pretty lightweight for being metal bars. They are nice, I guess, because they're skinny and thin. So they are really nice and lightweight on your ears. And altogether, those are about 2.5 inches. So you're getting pretty good movement on those. So again, $7 for those earrings. Okay, I've got another pair of earrings, but they are going to start at $8. And they are pearl and rhinestone earrings. These are also pierced ears. Right, there is the pierced ear. And we've got a lovely pearl, 3 rhinestones, and then the dangling pearl. So when you're wearing them, they're going to be about that long. And that is, oh gosh, almost 1.5 inches. So about 1.5 inches down. And then beautiful pearl and rhinestones. And then you've got the dangling one. And then that is a nice separate piece. So it's going to have lots of movement to it. And those are an $8 start. Okay, next is another Avon piece. And it is a necklace. It is a silver tone necklace. And it is called the Shell Y necklace. And I guess that's because this forms a Y shape. So the necklace itself only goes to here. And then this part is like a strand that dangles down. We've got all these beautiful silver tone rings and then these lovely shells. And then that continues down. Let's see. So the necklace is, let's get my measurer over here. The necklace, oops. Let's see, that is 18 inches. but the part that dangles is another 5 inches. So when this is on, let's see if I can get this on. There we go. Oops. So when it's on, that's 18 inches. That's what it looks like. And then you get the extra 5 inches down with the shell and the silver tone little circles that are on there. And this has an $8 start. And then I'll get in close so you can see those. Now the shells and the little loops are different sizes. So these ones are the smaller size. These ones are the bigger size. Then it goes smaller. And this one's actually kind of a super jumbo size. And then again, you get the extra 5 inches. So that one is $8. Okay, then I've got some silver tone earrings. These ones are going to have just a $7 start. These are also vintage Avon, but they have 3 sections of silver tone, and these get a little bit on the big side, but if you're looking for some really fun movement of earrings, this is them. They are pierced earrings, and they have a nice large back on them to help keep them nice and stable on your ear and to keep your ear in the right position. But these are about 3 inches long. So, yep, about 3 inches on those. And then I'll get in close because each section has a little different shape to it. And this section is like little circles. And then these are a little elongated. So $7 for those earrings. Okay, now these ones are some really spectacular vintage screwback earrings. And they are going to start at $10. And they have this beautiful, like purple, very light purple rhinestone. And then these beautiful all prong set rhinestones. I can see I'm going to need to take it out of there to get a really good view. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely with that light purple and then that beautiful V of rhinestones? And those are all prong set. Get in there really close so you can see those. And then here is the side view. So this is a screw back. And it's not signed, at least not that I can see. I did take my loop and really got in there to try to find a signature, but I just couldn't find one. But yeah, these are just really lovely. And then if you're wearing them, they're just going to be just about that. Just a nice touch where that V is going to go just below your ear. So absolutely lovely. And then that is a, oops, there we go. There is the pair. So $10 on those beautiful vintage earrings. All right, and then I have a brooch. Now this one is going to be a $12 start. Well, hi, Jody. So here is the brooch, and it is a bird. And it's a jelly belly bird. So you can see, let's see, I'll turn it this way because I think this is the way you would actually, oops, safety clasp, safety clasp. There we go. You would actually wear it, I think, this way because his feet are on the branch and the bar is going across here. So I think that is how you would wear it. And then here is his face. Oops, I'm going to turn him this way so you can see he has a little rhinestone eye. And there's his beak. And then here's one of his wings coming over his little jelly belly there. And then we've got the lovely tail feathers coming down. I think I forgot to look and see if this one was. Nope, no signature. It's deceiving because there's lots of squiggly lines on the back. And so it is a little deceiving. It's like it wants to try to be a signature, but it's not. But this is a really cool bird with the jelly belly. And that one is a $12 start. Okay. All right. And then for the butterfly lovers out there, these ones are just going to be a $5 start. And they are a lovely little pearl and gold tone butterfly. These are so sweet. So the post up here is right where that little pearl is. And then the butterflies hang down, and so they can do their own little movement. They've got lots of movement to them. And so they are going to be just this big when you're wearing them. Not too big. So they'd be really good also for a younger girl because they're just barely an inch. So just a nice size. And $5 on these. And these again are the vintage Avon. Like a lot of this stuff is the Avon from the 80s and 90s. So there's those really pretty $5 on those. All right, next is a necklace. It is a gold tone necklace. And it is a 4 strand. Nope, 5. Nope, 4. Can I count? 4 strands. There we go. So a 4 strand necklace. Now this one is going to have a $5 start also. So here's how it would look on. You can see each of those strands hanging down just a little bit longer. And it comes with a really nice extender. So you can make it as short or as long as you want it. And it's very easy to hook right there. is the hook. So super easy just to lock that in on one of the loops. So $5 for the gold tone 4-strand necklace. And let's see. So this one at the max, let's see how long that will hang. So that's about an 18 to 20 inch. So when it's set at the max, it's going to hang down 18 to 20 inches for all 5 of those strands, or 4 of those strands. So $5 for the 4-strand necklace. All right, then next I have another brooch, and it is going to have an $8 start. And it has these beautiful red rhinestones and a very dark metal. It's, to me, it's a little more like a dark gray than an absolute black, but it is a smaller one, but it gives lots of sparkle and a great splash of red color. But it's just about an inch. So just an inch on that one. And then there is the back. Now it does not have a safety clasp. It just has a little hook like that. Oops. There we go. And I've got Jane at 9. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, I don't see, at least in my area, I don't see just plain red, very dramatic red on this dark metal. And I think that is such a great combination. I love that. So I am going to, now that everyone's had a chance to take a look at that, I'm going to go ahead and count that down. So we're going once and going twice. And we are sold to Jane. And I'm looking out the corner of my eye because we've got 2 young squirrels that are, you know, when squirrels get old enough that they can finally start venturing out on their own. And we've got 2 of them that are just running like crazy, just everywhere. They're just being bonkers and just running and running and running. And so I can see them running all through my flower pots over here out of the corner of my eye. Thank you so much, Jane. I don't know if there's anything worse than young squirrels running amok. All right, so next up, I have a very small ring, and it is going to start at $10. That's right, it is the squirrel zoomies. It is so true. Mm. And it's like they just can't run fast enough to get to wherever they're going, which I don't think they have a clue where they're going, but they're going to run really, really fast to get there. All right, so this is a $10 start. This ring, though, is a size 5 3/4. And I can tell it, if you are a 6 you'll still be able to kind of get that on if you are a size 6. But look at how beautiful this ring is. I love this. Now, I have not been able to identify this, but I do believe that that is a stone of some kind. And then it is surrounded by these beautiful rhinestones. It has a really nice thick band on it. And then here is the underside. It's made very well. But it is a smaller size at a 5 3/4. But I love the fact that it has these larger shaped rhinestones at each end here that just sparkle, really sets off the whole ring with that beautiful sparkle. So $10, size, excuse me, there go my allergies again, 5 3/4. But if you're a 6, it's close. Let me, yeah, it's really close. Okay. Let's go here. All right, I have another brooch, and this one is a little different because it is made out of bone china. And it has the look of one of those beautiful flowers, but this is made out of bone china, um, made in England. I'll show you the back because that is what the pin, oops, we'll look at it right side up here. So there it says English bone china handmade. So that's what the back of the sticker says. This is about 1.5 inches wide. And so, oh, Jan, I'm so sorry. Did you want the ring, Jan? If you could just clarify if you wanted the ring, since I ended up pairing this one up at the same price. But yeah, if you could just confirm that, then I will hook you up if you let me know ring or pin. How about that? So I'll get in here and you can see how tall this is. It really stands up nice and tall. Beautiful porcelain or bone china, but done like a porcelain flower. Isn't that something? Love the colors, how it's so deep and rich. The ring. All right. Thank you, Jan. And I came across a couple of these different colors, different kinds of flowers. And it's like I really didn't realize that they were brooches at the time. I had just never seen, someone take one of these beautiful flowers that you normally see in like little figural displays, and that they turned it into a brooch. So if you're wearing it, it's going to be about that big. But isn't that something? Just never really seen a bone china floral brooch. So there we go, $10 on that one. Okay, next up, I've got a $6 start. And this again is another Avon. And hello, Kim. So nice to see you. So this is an Avon Pearl. I'll put that in quotes because these are beads. Pearl necklace. And then it has this beautiful little pearl pendant on it. Whoops. So I want to get in here and show, oh, I guess it's on this side. Okay, so just on the one side, it has these lovely rhinestones on it. And then we've got the pearl. And then the necklace that's an 18-inch necklace. But isn't that lovely how it has that rhinestone and pearl pendant on it? So when you're wearing it, it's going to be just nice having that little pearl drop down. So 18 inches on the Avon Pearl necklace. And that has a $6 start. Okay, also with a $6 start is a pair of earrings. And these, I have a feeling they are cool to the touch. And oh, Cindy Brenner. Yes. Hello, Cindy. And absolutely. I've got you for the brooch. Yeah, isn't that something? So these feel cool, and I think that they are a stone of some kind that has been attached in this hoop, silver tone hoop. These are a pair of earrings that are also going to have a $6 start. So I'm going to take it off the card here so you can see how that works. So there is the hoop. And then that just sits right in there. And just like that. And then they go right on your ear. And then this one is just a little different, which makes me think, yep, that these must be some kind of a natural stone. So they're just ever so slightly different. And they are pierced ears, and they are a $6 start. Let me get those back on there. Otherwise, I will lose them. So silver tone and navy for those earrings. Okay, and then I've got another pair of earrings. These also have a $6 start, and these are so cute. They have 3 little red enamel hearts. So we've got a little flower up here. That's where the post is, and that cute little flower. And then hanging down, we've got 3 little red hearts. So when you're wearing them, just hang down enough, not too bad of a drop. If you want just a little bit, they're about 1.5 inches long. So just 1.5 inches, $6 start with the earrings, gold tone earrings with the 3 enamel hearts on them, and then a pretty flower up here for the post. I really like that. Nice combination of hearts and flowers. So $6 on those. Okay, and oh, and Kim is in for those. Thank you, Kim. So I am going to, just for my records, in case I ever need to go back in here, I'm going to count that down, going once and going twice and sold. Then that way, if I ever need to match things up in the chat, I can do so. And thank you, Kim. Okay, now my next grouping, these are going to have a $3 start on them. All of them, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that will have a $3 start. And the first one, I'll show it this way so you can see all the colors. This is a necklace. Oh, I'm so glad you like those. Those are fun. So we've got kind of silvery gray and then a like lavender and a burgundy bead on this necklace. And it's a long one. So this is about a 28-inch necklace. I do not see a clasp, so they do anticipate you putting this over your head. But it's a great variety of beads, and it's wonderful for you to wear, and also great if you like to repurpose jewelry. So I do have Cheryl for that one. And we'll go ahead and count that down. So going once and going twice and sold. And thank you so much, Cheryl. Okay. On that one, no, there was not a clasp on that one. Okay, so also with a $3 start, I have this cute little pair of earrings. They are silver tone. Let me get them going the right direction here. There. So they are silver tone, and then they've got a center rhinestone. So they are pierced earrings, and they are just, oh my, about 5/8 of an inch, not quite even half an inch. They're just a little splash of an accent earring, but they've got that center rhinestone. And $3 for that pair of earrings. So again, that is what almost half an inch looks like. They are small, but they've got that little center sparkle to them. So there's those. Now also, oh goodness, those allergies. Excuse me. Whew. Okay. I have this black ring. It is an adjustable ring. However, excuse me, I want to point out, and I think it's right here. So one of the outer petals has broken off, and it's right here. Now, if I hadn't said that, you might not have noticed that one of the outer petals is missing because There's so much going on, and this is a really cool ring. But I do want to point that out. But it is on a stretchy band. So, yep, it's got lots of versatility for fingers. That one is on like a size 8. This one, even that's a size, well, that's less than a size 6, and it does still stay on. So lots of finger varieties for this one. It's got the center rhinestone and all of these black. These are plastic petals, but they are faceted so that they are picking up the light. They're shaped in just a way so that they've got lots of little diamond patterns on there to pick up the light. And then it is even a little hard to tell, even when you know that one of the petals is missing, to then find that petal again, which is right there. But that one has a $3 start for that ring. Then I have a brooch that also has a $3 start. And this one is a bar clip. So the clasp is right up here at the top. And we've got these lovely like chain links that come down. We've got a pearl that's also dangling. And so if I'm wearing this on, say, my collar, it's going to look like that. These are also fun if you have a pocket. Put that right on your pocket. That's another fun way of wearing these. So if you have a suit jacket or an outer jacket, that's fun. But if you're wearing a higher collared blouse, yep. Oh yeah, we used to wear these all the time in the 80s. Absolutely, with all those high collared tops. Yep. So that is a lovely one with the pearl. Now, if you are like a jewelry maker or a jewelry let's see, maybe a remaker. This one does also have holes on the outside, so you could embellish it more by adding more to it or repurposing this. But $3 for that brooch. And then my last item here, also a $3 start, is a 3-strand necklace. And I'm trying to get all the strands together here. There we go. So we've got kind of a chocolate, a caramel, and a and a, oh gosh, what do we have? Let's see, chocolate. Well, maybe it's like a coppery color and a brass kind of color. These are plastic beads. Oh, Cheryl would like the earrings. All right. Thank you, Cheryl. And oh, Fiona, you just woke up. Well, Fiona, I have been doing a jewelry sale for about the past hour. So if you want to rewind and let me know if there's anything you are interested in, you can send me an email or, or just let me know, because I've got a lot of great pieces still available. This is the last piece I am showing. So $3 for the beaded necklace. This is a 3-strand beaded necklace. And it is, oh gosh, it's 26 inches long. So it's a very generous size. And so Cheryl is in for 3. And so since this is my last item, so I will be wrapping it up, but yep, Fiona, let me know. And if you missed any of the pieces that I showed earlier or are interested in them at another time, feel free to either leave a comment below on the video or you can send me an email. Either way works. They both go to me and I'll be able to get you caught up. And I'll say, don't forget over on Helen New England Thrifter channel. She is starting her craft off. So please go and watch her. And then Jan, Antiques from Karen, will be having a sale starting in an hour from now on her channel. And Kim, I'm pretty sure I do have your information. So I think we are good. And I'm going to go ahead and count this down for Cheryl. And we're going once and going twice and sold. And thank you, Cheryl. And thank you so much to everyone who came and hung out with me this afternoon. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of collab sales, but I've done a couple on my own again, and I enjoy that also. I have a fun time talking with someone else during the sale, but I also have a fun time just hanging out with you guys, on my own, which, was how I did sales a long, long time ago before I started doing collabs and how I do videos frequently. So it's like, why not? Why not every once in a while? Come out on my own because I do have a lot more jewelry to get through. And this is a fun way of mixing it up for me so that I can do some regular vintage hard goods and also bring in some really fun jewelry pieces to show off. And Kari, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And everyone, I appreciate the sales and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me in the chat. And so the squirrels have moved on to go terrorize my neighbors, I think, with all their jumping and everything. It's like every once in a while I find flower pots that they have toppled over. And I know that they've been here. And yes, so please do join Sue and I on Friday night. 7 p.m. for, the Sue Spezio show. I never know what to expect with Sue, but I always look forward to Friday nights when I get to hang out with her. And Aaron will be joining us also, Aaron Proctor. So he will be bringing, I am sure, some great pictures. He stepped in for Pat last week because Pat lost her voice, which I felt like I was doing today. And he brought some amazing pictures. So yeah, he did really great with the sale, just on a spur of the moment thing. So thank you guys so much. And then, don't forget Saturday night, join Picasso Cat, Kathy, and myself on my channel for a sale. And with that, I'm going to say everyone have a great rest of your evening and have a wonderful rest of your week. And everyone take care. And I'll be seeing you around and in the chats and all that good stuff. So good night, everyone. And thank you.